Hello, this is C-Dub with PianoClubhouse.com, and this is going to be a video for those people who are not familiar with the knobs and the controls of an organ. I'm going to show you just a basic beginner lesson on what all these controls are for that you see here in the presets and the knobs and the drawbars and all that kind of stuff. So first of all, for anything, you have to know how to turn it on. Excuse me. And that's what I'm going to show you first. Now your on-off switch is here. And as you can see, it says start and run, and then you got the two off. So when these both are down, the organ is off, okay? And when you want to start it, you're going to use this one, and once you get it started, then this is going to be used to run. Now what I like to do to turn it on, I take the start and I push it and I hold it for 10 seconds. And you can kind of hear the organ warming up. And if you do not hear that sound, that means that your organ is not plugged in, okay? So you hold that for about, I say around 10 seconds. Sometimes if your organ's been sitting in the church, over the weekend or nobody's played on it in a week, you may want it to run longer. And then once you hold that for 10 seconds, you push this up and you let this one go. All right? So that will start the organ, and that's why you have this on run, because it's running now. So usually when you do that, most organs take, it could take anywhere from 5 to 30 seconds to actually come on after you do that. But this one's already been on, so as you can see, it's already on already. So that's how you start the organ, okay? And then you have, I'm going to start on this side. You got your three controls here. And you see it says volume, vibrato, swell, and vibrato great. And this is a control that changes up what you do with these. These turn it on and off. This is what makes it do what it do. So, of course, your volume, if you want your volume, the overall volume of the organ to be louder, you will press that to normal, okay? And if you want it to just be, softer, you don't want it to play as loud, you will take it down to soft, and that will make the organ go down, okay? All right. Your vibrato, swell, and great. This is going to control what you turn on and off, okay? This turns it on and off, and this is what you're going to be working with. So like if you want your organ to sound different, you can switch it. It kind of gives you that old sound, or you can turn it off. You hear the difference? And these are all different settings you can have it on to make your organ sound. So this one is used to control the bottom keyboard, and this one is used to control the top keyboard. All right. So we've explained that. So we're going to move to the drawbars now. And as you can see, there are a lot of drawbars. That's what these are. Okay. All the way down. I like to look at them as in 5 sets. Okay. Well, before I show you the drawbars, let me show you one more thing. You see these black and white keys? They're kind of the opposite of these black and white keys. The exact opposite, actually. What they are presets. And they're presets to what you want your organ to sound like. If they're presets for these drawbars, in other words. This is like manual, this is like preset, okay? So these change the sound of your organ, okay? But if you already know a particular sound that you want that's already in these presets, you just press it, and it automatically. Okay, so I press that one. See how the tone changes? Okay, and most of the time, like if you get a new organ or you know, depending on what organ you play, these will be labeled, and the preset, the type of sound it gives out will be actually on the key, so you'll know, you know, exactly what you're getting when you push it. Okay. And these two at the end here, these are for the drawbars. Okay, and that's what I'm going to show you next. Okay, so like I told you, you know, these drawbars, I like to break them down in sets of 5. Or in five different sets. So you got your first set right here, and you can tell it's divided because it's almost like it's one missing right there. So you know that's when the next set starts. So you got your first set, you got your second set right there, third set, your fourth set, and your fifth set. Okay, all right. So what they do is this one right here. Okay, as you can, I got this. You know, if I press this, you hear something, but I press this one, you don't hear anything. Why is that? Because the drawbar is all pushed in. Okay. Let me see what's going on. All right. Okay, so these, this is going to control, these two are going to control these two sets right here. All right. So the reason you don't hear anything right now, these two control these. All right. So if I were to pull out one, I got it on the bottom. So this one goes with this one. I'm trying to do the camera work and explain this at the same time. But this this last preset black key goes with set 5. Sure. Yeah, that'll work. Appreciate it. Goes with set 5. Okay. All right. So what the drawbars basically do is they add more to the note. Okay. It's like a harmonic. They add different harmonic sounds to the note. So you pull out 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time you pull out one, it gets brighter and brighter. All the way out. Push it back in. Gives you more of a smooth sounding organ. So that's what they basically do. They just add more brightness. I like to say it like that for the beginners. They add more brightness to the sound. And whenever you get ready to, this is good for, you know, putting them out when the preacher's preaching or something like that. Or if you're just playing soft music, you don't pull them all out. You just kind of push some in. You can play around with them and get the sound that you like. So, like I said, these two will control sets 4 and 5. Okay, so this is like 4, and this is set 5. Okay, so if you push this one down and you don't hear anything, then probably on your set 5 there's nothing pulled out. Then you hear something. Okay, all right. So you got these last two. That's 4 and 5, and this is 1 and 2. Same thing goes for the top here. So if you got 2 down and you don't hear anything, add a percussion on. But if you don't hear anything, then that means that you need to pull out something out of set 2. Then you hear something. All right, pull them all out. You get a bright sound, and you push them in. You get a smooth sound. All right, so the same thing goes. This is for set 1. Push in all of set 1, leave 1 out. You get a smooth sound. So that's basically what the drawbars do. Now, I haven't talked about is that's the middle one right here, set 3, and these are for the foot pedals below. Okay, so you got the foot pedals, and you pull out the first one, it gives you more of a deeper sound. Pull out the second one, it gives you like the octave harmonic. Okay, so you pull out both of them, it gives you both sounds. So most people like to play with one end. It just depends on your preference, how you like your organ to sound. So these are for the foot pedal. So we got 5 sets here. Then move down to the harmonics. I'm sorry, to the percussion. And you have these 4 knobs here. You see percussion, you see percussion volume, and percussion decay, and percussion harmonic selector. And what this is adds, it's kind of like adding, like it helps you be able to play rhythmically, I guess you would say, or it adds that extra percussive sound. I'll show you what it does. So I go to this, pull these out just to give you an idea. It gives you that sound, yeah. So you turn it off, and you don't have it. Now you have it. All right, so well, what do the other ones do? Well, this makes your percussive sound either normal or soft. So right now it's on normal. You can kind of tell it's kind of really cutting through. But if I want it on soft, you can hear more of the organ mixed in with the percussive sound. Do it again. Okay. And then this is for how fast do you want your percussive to hit when you hit the note. You want it to hit slow or fast. And when you have it on fast, it's like right on it. Hit it slow. It's kind of hard to hear, but it lags a little bit. So, okay. And then the last one is the harmonic selector, and that gives you which percussive sound you want. Do you want the third or the second? And you can hear the sound kind of change. Put it on third. See the difference? Okay, so that's basically everything, but there's one, but I guess you'd say last but not least, and to me this is the most important thing on the organ, and it's just like you can't live without it, and that is the Leslie switch. And that is like what really it makes the organ to me. So basically it's just a switch that lets the rotor in this Leslie, let's see if we can back up here so you can kind of see it, but it's something inside turning that makes the sound either chorusy or like, I'll give you an example of what I mean. It's easier to show you than explain it. But so right now I have it to the right, and sometime it'll say chorale or tremolo or something like that, but some, different Leslie switches will say different things. But basically, you turn it one way, you get one sound. Turn it the other way, you get a different sound, okay? Turn it, right now I have it to the left in my Leslie motor. You probably can't see. Yeah, you can see it. See, it's turning in slow. So it's gonna give you more of a chorusy sound. Okay, now if I turn it the other way, you see it speeds up. Can you tell the difference? If I turn it off. So that's what that switch is for, and that makes a big difference when you're playing. So I hope this has been helpful. Hope I didn't leave out anything. I mean, there are different types of organs, and different types of organs have different types of knobs, and some have extras, things along here, little different presets. Some have beats, that you can play along with while you're playing the organ. But this particular model, this is what you have. So hope this has been helpful. And this has been C-Dub with PianoClubhouse.com. Thanks.